Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, but it's really happening. It's called the Techno-Forest, and it's this idea of a world where our most advanced tools are used not to escape nature, but to reconnect with it and even heal it on a massive scale.
Okay, so let's just start with a question that I'm guessing hits pretty close to home for most of us. You know that feeling, that mental fog, the fatigue, maybe even a little bit of anxiety after a long day of emails, video calls, and just endless scrolling? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. In fact, that feeling has a name: technostress. It's the psychological toll of being constantly plugged in, and believe it or not, it's now being recognized as a pretty serious global health concern.
Let's face it, we live in an age of digital dependency. And while that connects us in amazing ways, it's also contributing to something experts are starting to call nature deficit disorder. It's this idea that our growing disconnect from the natural world is actually hurting our mental and physical health. So, what's the antidote to all this? Well, just look at the contrast right here. On one side, you've got digital overload, which leads to fatigue and anxiety. But on the other, you have forest immersion, which gives us attention restoration and stress reduction. You're basically swapping out constant artificial stimulation for a kind of natural sensory grounding that can actually boost your immune system. And look, this isn't just some poetic, feel-good idea. Nature offers a powerful and, more importantly, an evidence-based prescription for the problems of modern life.
It comes from a practice called Shinrin-yoku, which literally translates to forest bathing. It started in Japan, and it's not about hiking or getting your cardio in. The whole point is to simply be in nature, connecting with the forest through all 5 of your senses.
And the results? They are totally measurable. Forest therapy has been scientifically shown to lower cortisol, that's the main stress hormone, reduce blood pressure, and get this, significantly boost our natural killer cells, which are a vital part of our immune system. A big reason for this is that we're breathing in these amazing compounds called phytoncides, which are basically the protective essential oils that trees release into the air.
Okay, so we know forest bathing works. Great. But here's the billion-dollar question. With so many of us living in cities, far from nature, how do we make this incredible cure accessible to everyone? And this is where technology, of all things, makes a surprise comeback as part of the solution.
So, instead of seeing technology as the enemy of nature, this new way of thinking sees it as a bridge, a powerful tool to connect our very digital lives with our deep ecological roots.
And that brings us to the main event, the Techno-Forest. So what is it? It's a hybrid system. The simplest way to think about it is a real, natural forest that's been enhanced with a digital layer to boost its healing powers for us and to speed up its own restoration. A real techno-forest is built on 4 layers that all work together. First, you have the natural layer, the forest itself. Then comes the digital layer, with sensors and drones acting like a digital nervous system, keeping track of everything. The human layer is how we experience it, whether we're actually there or through VR. And finally, the data layer uses AI to analyze it all, from our own biofeedback to the health of the trees.
So what does this actually get us? Well, for conservation, the benefits are huge. Technology lets us scale up reforestation at a speed and efficiency that was just impossible before. And we can use all that data to make sure more of the trees we plant actually survive. How much faster are we talking? Well, technologies like automated drones that shoot out nutrient-packed seed bombs can plant forests up to 10 times faster than people can by hand. For a planet facing urgent climate deadlines, that isn't just an improvement, that's a complete game changer. This all sounds incredible in theory, but is anyone actually doing it? Well, yes. Let's look at a pioneering project that's making this vision a reality in one of the most biodiverse places on Earth.
So in Nepal, you have this amazing collaboration between 3 groups: Forest Therapy Nepal, Turkey Berry Nepal, and Techno-Forest Nepal. Under the guidance of their visionary founder, Ram Patel, they are working to turn the country's incredible forests into what they call a global natural hospital.
Their mission is so simple but so powerful: healing humanity, prospering Nepal. It perfectly grounds this very high-tech vision in 2 really important goals: making people healthier all over the world and making sure the local communities prosper. And their strategy is built on this really comprehensive 5-pillar framework. It's actually brilliant. So the Techno-Forest pillar is the innovation hub. Biocapital is all about commercializing natural products. Eco-hospitality builds the healing retreats. The Media Psych Hub works to get forest medicine integrated into actual healthcare. And maybe most crucial of all, social equity makes sure the wealth generated stays with the local communities who are the guardians of these forests.
So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? This is about way more than just one cool project in one country. This is really about a fundamental shift in how we think about technology and its relationship with the natural world.
The key thing to remember is that technoforests are not trying to replace nature, not at all. The goal is for them to become a shield for nature. It's about using our smartest tools to understand, protect, and restore our planet's green lungs at a scale that actually matches the problems we're facing.
And that really leaves us with a powerful final thought. The same technology that gave us technostress might just be our best tool for healing it. And it makes you wonder, right? What other huge problems that we've created could we solve if we just started thinking in this same hybrid, restorative way?